I am horribly sick right now. Hi, chat. Oh my god, everything hurts, by the way. I should be sleeping, but I cannot go back to sleep. So, I'm gonna show you guys something that I've been working on. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm dead, that's because I probably am. But I'm trying to find this thing. This one thing. It's in the freaking... Yes, it is in Starlight Productions. Right here. Right here, chat. Just trying to get Discord open without anything else leaking. Wazoo. And, okay, so, this is a concept that I made. And my only problem for this logo is it just looks stupid. So I did a poll and... Ozzy, please don't lick my sheets and your paws. Sorry, dog. And I said I wanted it to have more Motorplex Adventures theme. So basically, this is what I described in this voice message. I said, if you look at every single thing, it fits the design. Like, Christmas Chaos is very obviously supposed to be a Christmas present. Operation Jackpot is a computer terminal and an arcade/casino sign. Bazzy's Big Change, of course, that's his planet. And then Minimum Rage is literally this fucking sign in specific right here. Like literally I copied and pasted it and then added a little glow around it. So yeah. We're going to hopefully figure this out today. Because if not, then I'm cooked. And I'm so sick right now. I really... Yeah. I don't have to be doing this. I don't know what I'm fucking complaining about. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to make the title card and the logo. But believe me, I really, really don't want to. But I find it's just something to do. Because I'm bored. Wazoo. Okay, so. This is an idea that I had. I do have a AI concept. Because I don't use AI to make the images. I use it to make concepts. And to be totally fucking real, it did horribly with my idea. I'm just gonna open it on the stream right here. If it'll... Okay, so. Hold on, it's taking very long. So yes, this is what it wanted to make. This is not what I'm making. I don't know where it got half of this. I have no clue. But it doesn't matter because I think I know what I want to do. I think. I'm not exactly sure, but I think this is like a close enough interpretation of how I want it to look. So, for starters, of course, I have to figure out a lot of shapes. Like, let's use a rounded rectangle. So the whole, because I'm going to add an outline to this, by the way, so please don't be fucking horrified. So this needs to be thin and skinny. Ugh. And then we need one, like, right here. But even skinnier. These two are going to be outlined with this color, but a little bit darker. Oh, and a lot softer because... And no, it's fine. So then... This is very complicated. I've gone through like 7 different designs for this one fucking poster. So actually, I just realized I have to undo that. But I have the poster design locked in. It's just a logo that's giving me lots of trouble. I just need to make it like symmetrical in a way. That's probably good enough. Yeah, there we go. Keep in mind, I'm not expecting this to look good whatsoever. So then what I want to do is I'm going to clone it. And I'm going to pull the second one upwards. And I'm going to fill it with the other color. This is going to be where it says, like, I don't know, it's going to say some word. Maybe. So then I line it up, and then I shrink it down like so. Off to a good start. Because I don't want this to be too cluttered, but I still want it to have that, like, this is the finale type feeling. That's the problem that I'm facing. With this logo, because I'm not sure. Okay, so these two can now be brought together in perfect fucking harmony. Ooh! Ooh! I did that by accident, but hold on, wait. Now what happens if I take this, copy, paste. Nope, nope, I meant cut and paste. And then I do what I just did. It doesn't look the same. It just doesn't. That's very cool. I like that. I'm going to use that to my advantage today. So, this whole part is going to be where I need the most focus. Because these all have to be identical to one another. So, ready? It goes T... and then the E on the other side, they have to be within, like, good reach of each other. So now I need to make the... Imagine I just get this first try. Because I don't ever plan to. I don't want to get this first try. But then again, we will still have time to do a lot of other stuff. See what I mean? It just happened now. I want spacing in the middle. So that way it's T-I blank M-E blank. Yes, so, yes, this is perfect. This is flawless. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to color these a little bit brighter, but not the same color. I feel like I'm playing a fucking piano here. Oops. I forgot to fucking morph them all together. You'll see why I'm going against having to do it like this in a minute. Like, you'll see why I'm going against... Shit, what am I saying? I don't know. I'm too fucking tired. So then we're going to repeat outline again. Yes! So that gives us a good show of where each individual curve is, which means these aren't calibrated enough. We got to bring them up. Bring them down. We have to do this. Yes, so that's perfect. And now we need to perfectly center it as to the best of our abilities. Is it the roof? I think it's the roof that's not centered enough. Wow. Wow, the fucking roof is cheating on us like that. Wow. There we go. Now we got it. So, now we need to find the font that we're looking for. So, let's get some like gold letters, I'm gonna guess. Sorry I'm fucking dying right now. Like, well, I'm not sorry at all. But... Oh, that's why. needs to be a lot bigger. And then on top of that, it needs to be on its own separate layer. It needs to be even bigger than that. 65. Because they're 60. Let's do 60. I'm going to make the letters very tall before I extrude them. You'll see what I mean by extruding them in a minute. So we're giving them a golden type of like finish. Ozzy, that's not how you say bless you, buddy. Yeah, go back. Bye. Weird ass dogs. Okay, so what I was gonna say before I sneezed up half the fucking soul that is inside me. The M is very off, like, it's not the right size, so I have to start over. This was my problem, guys. This is what I was talking about. And then immediately forgot what I was gonna say. I need to pay attention to the lettering on this. But for now, I'm not really paying attention to shading. That's what I meant to say. I need the time text to be solid like that. Because, well, obviously I'm going to do this. Actually, wait, I feel like I should just do it together. Now that that's centered. So lift it up. This is not lined up enough. And now, drop shadow for all the text. Just barely enough to make it like feel like it's there. And then the outline, change it to be like a darker glow. Yes. It's hard to see what you want it to look like in the end without knowing strictly what you want. It's very hard to do that. But something I do notice is the pillars with the time on it. These are beautiful. And I'm going to add this drop shadow that makes them at least look like they're important in the story. It's supposed to make them look like they're wanted there. Like there's a light coming from around this area. That's my whole vibe with this. Oh, wait. What if I did this? The Egyptian, like the dark lighting, and then on the other side. This is just a concept that I just thought of right now. Change the angle. Why is it doing that? Oh, I enabled the grid. That's why. On one side, and then blue on the other. No. I really like I like what I have going right now. So let's keep going. So this next part is probably going to be the hardest, which makes me realize that I should have probably removed the time thing first. So I'm going to press O, and then this, I'm just going to just put right here to see if these are the same color. To see if these are the same color. What the fuck? Oh. I'm like, why isn't it coloring it in? No, I haven't picked the right color. So, these are not the same color, which is good. So that means I can go like this. We're actually going to use a shape, more specifically a rectangle, because it's going to make my life so much easier. We only want the outline, and we're going to put it above, we're going to put it below the time text, but above the pillars, so it goes like this. See what I'm doing? Now all we need to do is this. And then this one we can move slightly over. Oh, that's so fucking stressful. I don't like the perfect stuff. And then what I can do is just... What did I just copy? Oh, shit. I copied the ground. Because what I want to do is this. Ready? We're lifting. We're moving it onto the other pillar. We're lifting. Pasting. We're moving it onto the other pillar. We're cloning it again. And we're pasting it. And then we're moving it onto the other pillar. This looks good. I'm not going to say it looks great, because I'm not exactly done with this. Oh my god, I screwed that one up. I don't want the... Like, can I not change the opacity? Like, I'm trying to make it glow a little bit. Honestly, I think that looks good. I really hope people don't think it's hideous. I don't know. I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble with it. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let me check each one, because I know for a fact... Yeah, made by Doge, made by Doge. Not... Okay, the other ones don't even have the made by Doge thing, which kind of screws me over. I thought I'd be able to do that. Anywho, now it's time for the actual trapped text. This is going to be one of the harder parts, because what I'm looking for is a very hard thing to describe. Sorry, I'm back. I figured out where I'm going to put the clock, by the way. Right here. This is going to be where the clock goes. So, actually, no, yeah. The museum portion is done. So that's that time. So this part, I'm going to say I'm a little worried about. Because, I keep thinking I'm going to sneeze, but I don't sneeze, and that's driving me crazy. Ow. So let's do this, actually. Ready? I'm going to have it look like this. This is just a concept. Don't go attacking me yet. And then, how am I going to do this? Because I want to have, like, a gradient. Where it's like... Because I'm liking the way this is looking. But the only way we're going to get there is if we make it look like this is what I'd was looking for, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. So that's not going to work. Shoot. Unless it will. Watch me. We're going to get this gradient. Then this is going to be what we use for it. So here's what we're going to do. White. And then a black shape. A black shape on a white background. This is going to work. I said a black shape. There we go. I know it looks a little wonky, but you got to trust the process. So then... Ugh. Sorry, I'm dying. So then we're going to move that layer down. So that way I can perfect the actual hologram design. Because it's going to be given a... Sorry, I'm locked in now. Can I just make a little bit green? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Now all I need to do is get like some shitty grid pattern, right? Like how do I do that? Unless I do it myself. Ooh, hold on. Let's just try this for now. I need only the outline, please. Holy smokes. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it like this. I know it looks a little bit ugly, you guys. I know it doesn't look too promising, you guys, but listen. I agree. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to move it. I meant to just... So now we have that. Keep in mind it's not meant to be centered before any of you guys start trying to call me out like that. It's not meant to be centered at all. So let's see how that would look. Let's take a look. Oh, I like that. And then give it like kind of not necessarily a glow effect. Not at all a glow. But give it that like, yeah, let's do an outline for starters. Just to, you know, test the waters a little bit. And then let's make it one of the characters' colors. Like, yeah, actually, no, blue's gonna work. It's not any of the characters' colors, but still, I just like blue. Actually, I feel like we should change the opacity before we do that. Oh, wait, it just goes with it. Okay, so let's test how this thing looks. I adore that design. Like, this is a cool design. It's meant to be stretched out as far as physically possible. And it does accomplish that very well. But the problem is it's just a little bit weirdy. Because the time text... Hold on. Because I do have a backup, which is literally just trapped and then the clock being down there and moving down all the text or something? No. Ugh, Jesus. Ugh, that's going to be the summary of the stream. Just keep in mind, I'm going to add drop shadows, so it's going to look a lot better. Speaking of drop shadows, I should probably add the drop shadow that I wanted to do. So I cannot change the angle of the drop shadow. Why? That's not good. There we go. Oh, shit, I did outline. Oops. This is so difficult. I like this because it looks like the hologram that I'm envisioning. But hold on, let me find like a segmented display like thing. So we're gonna add that. And that. So we have two fonts that we're going to go through. You guys can't see them, but I can. We're going to play a little game here, chat. We're going to play a cute little game. I'm going to extract both of these fonts, if it'll ever load. So I'm going to get this alarm clock one. Close that. There's two of them. This one has a 3D version. That's very good on my end. If I can close the freaking file. Hello? 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 There we go. Yes, this one. Ooh, I don't like that, but... yeah, no, that's not it. So, it would probably be like this. Trapped. Except then you realize that it's on an opacity. Okay. Trapped. Maybe if I give this, so if I go to photo, glow, let me change the brightness a little bit. Oh, that looks so much better because it gives it a white look at the top. But the only problem is the trapped text needs to fit. So we're going to actually go to... I'm going to go to theater. And see what we can get. Trapped. 40. 45? 45 is it? Yeah, 45 is it. Oh my god. And look, the see what I mean? I'm a genius. Trapped in. I think this is going to be our logo. Maybe you bold it? Let's try bolding it. Bolding it doesn't work. I do like that, though. And then, of course, just outline it with a red, like, okay, clear the width. Clear the softness, make it a lot darker. Yes. Yes! AI couldn't have fucking done this. This fucking AI couldn't do this shit. What I am gonna, however, is this. No, I guess I won't. Jesus. Shit. I don't want the... wait. Damn it, they fucking thought of everything. Hold on. Trust the fucking process. Trust the process. So help me if it just copies the fucking layer again. This worked before. I've played these games, but fuck. Okay. I gotta figure out how to do that then. So, no. Now it just fucking makes them both transparent. What? This is confusing. I've fucking done this before. You know what? We're just not gonna focus on it. Not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna get mad about it. Wait, what happens if I just do this? No, it makes... What the fuck? What happens if I flatten the image? This is such BS! Now it works! You know what? Not even gonna ask. It's like one of those things where it's like a don't ask, don't tell policy. Like, it's just better if I don't. Oh, and the angle needs to be facing upwards to act like a shadow. Like, straight up. Like, straight up. There we go. 90-degree angle. And then I'm going to do it again. But angled from both sides. Facing this way. We're going to get kind of like a darkish, reddish shadow. I said red. I like the trapped text. Okay. Okay. I think we're getting there. And then new 500 by 500. How the fuck do you make a clock? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing we need to worry our stupid little heads about, okay, chat? We're going to start with a circle because that's just how everything starts in life. It just starts with a circle, you know? So we're going to start off with orange. Tone that down to brown. Maybe set 15. Maybe 20. Maybe 20. Yes, 20 is going to work. Okay, and then ready? The other color is going to be like... Oh shit, that's heat. That's peak. Pretty peak. Pretty peak. So... I just realized, what the fuck am I going to... Hold on, let me look up another clock font. There is no goddamn clock font. This is bullshit. Sorry, my boyfriend's phone went off. Let me look. Sorry, I'm pulling this up to my bigger monitor because I don't want to look like fucking Withered Freddy in the fucking FNAF movie. Have you guys seen that image? Insanity, by the way. Oh, this is so good. I'm going to use that. And then what should I actually use for the actual text that says in? Like, whatever it is. Let me use, like, let me find an Egyptian font. Yeah, this is perfect. There we go. No biggie, chat. Oh my god. My nose is gonna bleed from the amount of times that I fucking sneezed today. Like, I'm literally sneezing every other, like, 10 minutes. And it hurts so bad when I sneeze because if you didn't know, I had heart surgeries, right? It's still not healed yet, so it still hurts to sneeze because when you sneeze, your fucking chest moves. It hurts so badly, dude. This is what I'm gonna use for the font, by the way. I don't know, like, exactly how well that's gonna look, but shit. No, I'm trying to do Roman numerals. That's why I keep typing I. This has got to be it, right? Yes. You know what I'm actually going to do? Just to keep things stable. I'm going to make a perfect line down the middle. I'm going to make a perfect line down the middle. Does not fucking make said perfect line. And a perfect line straight up. And a perfect line. And a perfect line straight up. I know neither one of those are perfect, but it's just going to help me. Oh, fucking. I'm sitting there going, what the fuck is fucking 12? Good lord. XXI. VI. 3, 6, 9. So IX. So now I can do this. I. IV. V. VI. VII for 7. VIII, right? I think for 8. Yes, VIII, because that's 5 and then 3. Oh, shit, I'm screwing it up. IX, X, XI. Only one of them is not lined up properly. Actually, no. It looks good because some of them don't have the ability to be lined up because, like, obviously 1, 2, 3. So yeah, these two I could probably sacrifice. Nope, I want to get a brush out. These ones could probably be made again. Text. III. IV. This is what I meant to do. And then V, I need a capital V. Dude, I fucking did it again. Nope. There's no way I can do this without having to erase it again. It's IV. So IV. And swap. There we go, I guess. This is like as good as we're gonna get. Okay, so it turns out this is actually not it. Oh no, I have to do this again. This is why you always check your work, chat. Ugh. XII. What the fuck? There we go. XII. III. VI. VII. Wait, no. IX, I mean. Why the heck isn't this working? Off you go. You know, let's actually do this first. The thing's right after. II, IV, VII. This makes it so much better. Realistically, I could just add a swirling effect. But I'm trying to like go through different designs first. Did I just fucking do it again? Fuck it, we're just gonna do a swirling design. Actually, wait, why didn't I just do this? This makes it so much easier and then add fuck. Oh my god, bruh. I will pick the worst fucking way to do shit sometimes. I am actually sorry to all the people just like 5 fucking seconds ago yelling, just fucking do it this way, you dumbass. Oh my god, bro. That is genuinely my fucking fault. Or not? What the fuck? You know what? I'm just gonna do a swirl design. I was initially doing it because I don't want to be lazy. No, I'm gonna be fucking lazy. I am so fucking stupid. You wanna know what I could have just done? Instead of doing all that, instead of taking fucking, what, 30 minutes? I Google fucking clock face Roman numerals. Why did I fucking do this to begin with? I am genuinely the smartest dumbass on the planet. I just open up a fucking new thing and I just go, what the fuck? And the best part is, I can just do this and wipe out all of the fucking, what's it called? No, I can't. The watermarks will always be there. God damn it. I thought I could just get away with theft. Oh my god, I am genuinely the smartest dumbass in the world. Why didn't I just go? Why did I almost just bother? Oh my god, bruh. How many of you motherfuckers knew that I could just do that? Like, I want to speak with you all face to face on that. Like, this is genuinely bad that I forgot that. Like, I can just do this. And then fucking size it into place. This was so bad. That is my most shameful moment in the almost 10 years that I've been running this fucking YouTube channel. This is my most shameful moment on this beautiful platform. Hey, you guys remember that one time Doge was doing a live stream and he forgot to fucking download a PNG of a clock? I am so stupid. Like, this has got to be the dumbest shit I've ever done. And I've done a lot of dumb shit. Now, what I can do is I go to distort, swirl it, and then... Oh, shit, I'm on the wrong fucking page as well, of course. Distort, swirl, and then wait, how do I do that? How did I just do that? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry for being like genuinely such a dumbass because this is so funny. Like this is now the stupidest thing I've ever done. Like, if I had a fucking nickel for every time this shit has happened, I would never have an like this is I don't know how to like announce the fact that I just did this cuz this is so embarrassing. I've done a lot of stupid shit. I am disappointed in myself. This is way too fucking like oh, wait. Oh my god, that scared me. I was like, whoa, why did that happen? Oh my god. That is embarrassing. That's gonna have to be it. Now, why the hell? Oh shit, I forgot to fucking do this. What? Hello? There we go. Realistically, it'd be more like 3. So it's like more going like this way. And you know where the text that says like quartz would go? It's just gonna say in. Like, can I get like a thinner version of that? Not what I meant. You guys can't even see what I'm like doing. I could probably do something with this. Like, do this and then shrink it inwards like this. Do this. Thin it out. And then you realize you gotta cut it. Do this, da, 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 da. And then add a drop shadow to it. Change the distance. You know what? Just change everything back to default at this point. This is like so embarrassing that I had to like figure that out. Like, this is so embarrassing. Anywho, this is a good logo that I'm going with. It does look a little bit jumbled around, but this is the only way I can figure it out. I don't know what to do. If I ever made, like... Because the original idea was an hourglass, right? But the hourglass looks fucking hideous. Like, it's so bad. Whoops. It's so hideous. So, image, flatten. Like, I don't know what to do. So, hold on, let me... I'm sending this through ChatGPT. Because I don't know if it looks too clumsy or not. The layout is cramped. Yeah, I knew it. The hologram section has a strong presence. The roof, clock, pillar pace should feel squeezed. I fucking knew it. Each one wants to be the center. That leads to crowding, which should be the clock should be the focal point. The pillars at the bottom, but the wide spacing on time feels the lower half stretched while the middle feels compressed. The design is not bad, though. A bit more vertical spacing. Okay, so back to... I'm flattening it. I don't know. Let's keep it. Oh, shit, did not mean to do that. Okay, so first shrink the hologram a little bit. Okay. Reducing about 15% would stop it from pushing down onto the roof a little bit. Yeah. Add a small gap between the hologram and the roof. Even a thin line of air makes them feel separate. What if it was like, drop the clock slightly and center it more loosely. Right now it, wait, hold on. I have an idea. What if I just did this, but then the in section doesn't like pop as much as I want it to? Maybe like a clock tower? Right now the clock touches the roof and nearly touches time. And then tighten the time letters. So that, and also let's all be brothers here. And then this is a very complicated one. I'm trying to give that grandeur like it's like the final episode of the season. Okay. So, yep. Fifth, add a small shadow or outline around each section. Okay, yeah, I already kind of did that, but what if this probably won't even work, but image, flatten, copy and paste. This version's cleaner. The spacing helps a lot, and the layout feels less tangled. So the hologram is still large. Yes. The pillars in time now sit in a balanced way. It anchors the whole design. Yes. The bright hologram. It's vivid and has strong contrast, so it pulls the eye upward. You can tone down the grid so that way the... Okay. Can I even do that, though? Yes, yes, I can. So, clear the contrast a little bit. Tone down the brightness a little bit. Small pass to balance. The top is, like, my problem. But I don't know how I want to do that. but I don't know what to do. Shrink it so that way it lines up with the roof edges. So you mean widening it out. This is not it, but okay. We're going to go where this AI takes us. Maybe no. Maybe I can make it taller. I could try and make it taller, I guess. But I don't know what to do. Because the logo is never the main focus. It's always the what's it called? Change the angle of the hologram by toward the viewer, anchored inside the museum roof. Even a minor shift can make the connection. All right. Reduce the depth of the purple and blue side beams. They stick out further than needed, which adds visual noise. Add a small base or projector bar on the roof to show where the hologram comes from. Let's actually just do this. Let's just shrink down this whole fucking thing. Like, keep where it's coming from. Keep the hologram itself. But just shrink everything down. Just barely for a place to fit the trapped text. And this might be able to work. Because... no. Here, maybe if I just lengthen it up a little bit. Because it's supposed to fit the future and the past in one thing. Which is what I'm having so much problem with. Having so many problems with just trying to get this lined up. Okay, I have an idea. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to just accidentally delete everything. Ready? Holy shit. And then instead, what I would do is stop everything I'm doing and wonder why my dog is screaming, and then go let him out. Ozzy, are you okay? The cat was bullying him. I can't tell if that's sad or hilarious. The cat Boots was just swatting at him for no reason. But yes, I like this design now. Because I've, like, I like this feeling a lot. Like, this is a lot better. So I'm going to restore it. And that, and then this. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make this one glow. Yes. And then do the same thing for this. Okay, maybe not. Yes, okay, I think that's it. I think this is what we have. I could also literally just remove this and then put in. So let's actually send the director 2 versions. So this is going to be the one with the thing. So we're just going to actually go option 1. And then option 2 sees the removal of this space right here and replaces it with actual real text. That would be in the same exact as that, but with a very, like, within a much darker look. And then, sorry, I'm just testing something with this. Did not work exactly how I wanted it to. So let's do this. So this one I don't want to do. Ready? So this, distance, radius, change the distance again. Actually, no. I'm trying to figure out how I want this. Maybe it should just be an outline. Maybe make it angled. Maybe keep it that way. Increase the softness by, like, a lot, obviously. Oh my god, this is hideous. Ooh, mama. And then flatten it again. I like these 2 designs. These are very good. So now let's actually focus on making the actual thing. So I'm actually going to save both of these. Just in case. I don't know if I'll ever need them. But it's good to just save your elements. Okay, sorry. I just realized that it's no longer on based on it. So, okay, so I have another, what's it called? Do I not have the freaking template of it? I mean, the concept of it. Ugh. I'm dying, chat. I'm fucking dying. Alright. So, please ignore the AI slop that is going to be popping up on your screen right now. But I told it if it could make me a design for this episode, what would it choose? And it made the most hideous thing ever, one, but just hideous enough to work with. So we're going to do that. But everyone, I'm just saying, if you have a fucking fear of AI slop like I do, avert your eyes. Because this is what I have. I like this little split down the middle that goes from the Egypt plot to the future plot. That's very good. Very, very good. and it really helps out my look for what I want it to look like. So, let's get to work, shall we? So, I'm actually going to reopen Paint. I don't know why I closed Paint.net. I need it open. Very clearly, I need it open. So, sorry, I'm freaking dying. I'm dying. I'm tired. Just everything sucks. So, we are going to go into my neighborhood, actually. If I could stop fucking, like, sniffling every 5 seconds, that'd be really good. So, neighborhoods. I've seen. Ba, ba, ba. And then it just doesn't show my... Give me a second, chat. I'll figure this out eventually. You just need to be... Please be patient. I said excitedly. Wazoo! Ba-boom! Remember last stream where I said I keep looking over here, over on my other monitor? I did it again. Friggin' ba-boom! There's nobody there. The people are over here. So, maybe I should just move this back here, but then I'm gonna start looking over there, so it doesn't even matter anyways. Major spoilers, by the way. Spoilers! Spoil! Actually, no, not yet. I lied. We need to go to Roadstar Row first. Because the director made a design for one of the characters. Because, okay, so, actually, no, yes, spoilers, spoiler warning. I'm freaking looking over here. Spoiler warning. There's a character from Zafusiel who I like very much. I can't talk about him much yet until the trailer comes out very soon. But we're going to go into Bazzy's little bedroom here because I'm pretty sure he has a yes. Customize character. I just need to go find what's it called. He made a Roblox avatar, but this is the same motherfucker who Kirkified me and turned me into a freaking Cabulet mechanism. What is this Diddy Blood doing on the calculator? Is Blood Einstein? Good lord, can you just find... Where's the thing? It can't be in one of the voice chats, right? Right. Unless it is. Yes, it is. I am naked. So, I still have all the Motorplex Misadventures 4 designs. What? Why do I have him in his vampire clothes? You know what? Don't even ask. However, I'm going to give you his name for the episode. Hecklebot. Yes. Hecklebot. Alright, I'm gonna go quickly. Actually, I was just thinking, before I actually start this up, because this is gonna take a while to put the pieces, I'm looking over here again. To put the pieces together, it's gonna be very difficult, so I'm gonna go let my dogs out to go to the bathroom. So, be right back. I promise I won't abandon you guys, I promise. Come on, boys! See, guys, I told you I wouldn't leave you here. Hold on, let me put my headphones on. Nobody leave me! I'm back, chat. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Halo, halo. Okay, so I need to start off with it's the TV head, I'm pretty sure. Please don't mind the fact that I'm ass naked now. Please have mercy. I remember when my username was TV Roblox. Remember that? You gotta be an OG to remember that. What could you possibly mean? Asset isn't public. Hello? What do you mean asset isn't public? What do you mean? What do you mean, guys? What do you mean? Okay, so turns out that's not happening. What I will do, however, sorry, my freaking, what's it called, went off. That was kind of like my biggest chance. Shoot. I'm cooked. I need to find, like, a screen head. But I can't. For some reason. Shoot, this is bad. Because I just had my whole entire idea of what I was gonna do ruined. So now I have to go look up robot heads. Huh. Chat, trust me. I thought this would work. This didn't work. Darn. I think, like, I want to go with something very cute for the robot head. Probably not a Protogen, but so far, by the way, this is my current winner. But I'm gonna see if I can find another one, because this one looks, I don't know why, but it just looks copyrighted. Actually, wait a second. What if I made him, like, more modern-ish? So, swapped this out. Yes. And then some... Because I want to give him, like... some, like, antenna, so that way it doesn't, you know, look scary as fuck. Because the all black looks freaking horrifying. Let me look up neon, actually. Maybe that'll do it. No, neon cyber mask. Oh, sweet. So I actually just found, well, there's a lot. There's a lot of these, so huh. Trust me, chat. I'll get this. I'm just trying to find one of these that works. Let me bring you guys over to the other screens. That way it's not boring for everybody. There we go. Catalog. There we go. So one of these, because I want him to look happy-ish. Like, I want him to look happier. Like, he's gonna be a little happy robot. Like, this one looks good. But anything that has his eyes like this, have these little ear things. Let's actually do this. Yeah, the blue looks so good. This has to be something. Because I need the wheel, like, on the... Huh. Sorry, I'm like, screwing myself over. Because I'm trying to... What's it called? I'm trying to make him look cyberpunky. This is probably like... No, because I can't even see... Oh, it's a back accessory. Weird. Let's look up... Let's just look up cyberpunk, honestly. Not exactly what I wanted, but... This is fine. Because he's supposed to look cute, honestly. I want him to look very cute, considering he's going to be, like, in more than half the episode. There is... What's his name? Magna Charge. I think that's got to be his name. From... What's it called? Skylanders? Wow, they don't even have anything. Okay. This looks, like, good, but it looks too, like, unrealistic. That's the problem. This one just makes him look like an android. Shoot. This is so complicated. Let me try this. The pants gotta be somewhere around here, right? This is so freaking weird. Actually, wait, you know what I can do? Go to Marketplace. All items, clothing. And then look up robots. I knew it. Of course they have freaking, like, full-blown robot suit-looking thingamabobs. Because he works in a junkyard. That's where he lives. He works in, like, a junkyard. But the problem is I want him to be an actual robot. I want him to look like a robot. So that's, like, my problem. He works in a freaking junkyard and only has, well, obviously what he has to use for himself. He can only use the things around him to his own abilities. So... if there's, like, a top for it? No. What? Feet. So yes, that stinks. There's gotta be something that's like wheels. For like a robot, but I can't find them. Like, that's my biggest problem. I can't use, like, wheels at all. Oh my god. This is so complicated. I don't know what to do. That's my problem. There's so many options I can use. There's so many, like, options to choose from, but... I don't know how well it's gonna work. Like, I'm looking for, like, a red and green type robot. Like, they don't have any cartoonish looking robots, which is my problem. Shoot. Chat, we might be cooked. Because as far as I know, you can't just equip, like, heads, right? Like, it's probably gonna say I can't, or wrong. Yeah, asset isn't public. God damn it. Shoot. This is so confusing. If I was this character, and I didn't want, like, I wanted to avoid copyright and instead make him look very, almost cartoony, what the heck would I use? Like, I want something that's very easy to put on. And more importantly, something that looks cute. Like this. This looks cute. Slap some green on there and you got yourself a knight. You got yourself a Delio. Just, I don't know. Because they all have these freaking segments. Like, these segments of armor. Like, I don't want that. That's bad. Holy shit, this chair. There we go. I don't know what to do. I could probably do something like this, like with the acid chest plate. Ooh, hold on, I like that. It's very hard to figure out what you specifically want. Like, it's very hard to find specifically what you want. Because it's all just so complicated. I'm going to give him green eyes instead. Actually, I'm going to keep looking through his items because, yeah. Don't think we're going to get anywhere. Yeah, we aren't getting anywhere. Well, we're obviously getting places. but just not enough. You know, actually, let me keep the blue and then do this. Ready? Because, like, I could definitely do this. But it all just has to work together. Because I don't want him to look so gross. To the point where nobody wants him as, like, a character. Because this isn't a new character that's going to stay forever. This is only for this episode. But he makes a lot of appearances. And that's my problem. This looks good. I would say, at least. This looks very good. And then hold on, wait. Because I want him to have, like, sparks of green coming out of him. With... Yes, I like that. So, now all I need is to focus on accessories. Like, the chest piece did not want to work. What is this? Cyborg leg protector. The hell? Sometimes I wish I could share both screens at once. It's a waist accessory. Why the heck would it add? Oh, now it works, I guess. I will be right back, because my dog is yelling again. Alright, I'm going to share the other screen. I mean, I'm going to... You know what I mean. I'm not sure if I like this. Even with this on, the leg protector... green, like, wings or wheels or something like that. This, like, all this looks good. The only problem is I really, as far as I know, don't want, like... Like, this looks beautiful. He looks very, like, different, almost. Just, I don't know how I want this. Like, I could give him wings. Like this. Wait, holy shit. What if I did this? One of these has to be it, right? I don't know why I can't even see the freaking thing. I don't know what it's called, though. That's the problem. Is this it? Oh, I like that. I think we just solidified his design in stone, I guess. Because the red looks more like plating rather than anything else. It looks a lot more like plating rather than, like, an actual body design, because his actual endoskeleton is underneath that. Oh my god, I'm freaking dying, chat. Like genuinely, I'm actually going to die. Like, I'm cooked. I'm dead. And also, that. So, I need to open up the image that has the, what's it called on it? There we go. So, let's go to the Egypt plot. I'm going to pray on my life that this is the right one, because if not, I'm going to leak like half the freaking thing. Actually, you know what? Yeah, how about that? By the way, I knew it. It was the wrong one. Both were the wrong ones. So, take that. You guys don't get to see it until the trailer. So, sorry. That's so mean. Oh my god. However, what I am willing to show you is the stuff that I've already done. This stuff, like if we actually just go back a wazoo, you can actually see all this. I freaking love the way this looks. The light just shines down so perfectly. So what I do need to do is... Oh, did not mean to do that. Probably get like a photo like around here. Yes, like right around here. Get a screenshot of that, and then let's go to the future plot. This is a thing that I'm allowed to show, I'd say, right? It only makes sense. This is where Hecklebot lives. He's called that because he's a heckler, and he freaking hates everyone. I forgot to put the ads down. God damn it. So I actually have to do that. Like, I want, yeah. Local Roblox realtor. There's one that says hurricane insurance. Nope. Jesus. I'm dying. What about any of these? Here, I'm probably gonna make these a lot later, but I'm dying. Like, I'm genuinely dying inside. This hurts so bad. So, my neighborhood. I just never planned for these things. 11, clear, go. So, you obviously need, like, something. Or I can, no. I won't show you guys that area yet. Yeah, this is a perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach the two of them. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. So then I'm going to open my screenshots and then do this, open each image. And then, don't worry, I'm going to add tints to each one, by the way, so it doesn't look scary. Then what you need is a lightning divider. Like a lightning border. This is like almost exactly what I'm looking for, but it's not transparent, which makes me sad. Color transparent, please. 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 These all look like trash. Like, oh my god. I'm just trying to find one that like looks like it could fit. Like this one could, but I guarantee you it's like, oh, never mind, that's not that bad. So this, trust me guys, by the way, I'm not gonna leave you guys in the dark. I'm trying to find like an excuse for this, but I never can. For some reason, oh, actually, yeah, no, it works. Hold on, I'm gonna go run and sprint upstairs so I can grab some tissues before I actually, like, die. I'm back, chat. I'm blowing my nose just as much as ever. This is like such a horrible time to be sick. Like, I start filming for this episode in 2 days. So I'm like cooked if I don't. Okay, so this one we're going to add a filter. If I can figure this out. Holy shit, I'm like... I'm putting the tissues on my desk because I'm freaking dying. Can I just add like a sepia filter right above it? No. Huh. Oh, temperature. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, this one's warm, and then this one's a lot colder and has a more bluish tint. Hold on. I'm freaking dying. Like, this is my end of life. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to have it in... No, let's center it because people are going to get mad at me. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to make it glow. And then, of course, add the Motorplex Misadventures logo. Motorplex Misadventures right in the corner. Ugh, I'm dying. Like, it's over. Somebody should count the times throughout this stream that I said I'm dying. So what was on the left in the freaking other image? It was, yes, it was the desert. So I really want this in there, though. Shit, is there any way? Actually, you know what? There we go. Right here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just lasso half of it right. This is why I made it glow, by the way, so that way it wouldn't be noticeable when I did this. See what I mean? So now I have to do the exact same thing. Except this one's going to be easier. Because there's not really much that you want in there. Not me literally cropping out the wrong side. That's actually hilarious. Girl, what? I fucking cropped the wrong side. Anywho, don't mind me. I'm stupid sometimes. I wonder if it matches up perfectly. Oh my god, almost. Almost, but that looks beautiful. So, yeah, so there's that. And then we need all the characters. So it's Alex, Ozzy, and Mr. Hecklebot on one side. On the future side, it's Alex, Ozzy, and Hecklebot. So let's just start off with them. So Hecklebot in this part is getting like hit by Ozzy. I hope I can do this even with the fact that he has red, green, and blue in his freaking color scheming. Nope. We have to go to the catalog again. Animations. Is that a MAGA hat that I see? That's insane. These are so fucking stupid. I don't know why. No! Incredible Gassie's on here? What the fuck? Springtrap. Copy lame mechanism! This ain't it. Peter Griffin death pose. What if I did that? What if I put him in the Peter Griffin death pose? Just to imply, chat. I'm not putting him in the fucking Incredible Gassie pose. Shut the fuck up. I am not putting him in no goddamn Incredible Gassie. That's not an evolution that we're making here. Bleh. I just realized I also need to make his skin color dark gray. Oh. I was like, what is Adam mode? But no, I used it. Bah. Dude is dead. Even at his lowest, he's just still a Family Guy. No. Actually, no. I don't want to use that just because, you know. Oh my god. The twerk. I'm gonna find like a dead one. Actually, no. Let's find like more of like a scared one. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Oh my god, the fucking... His freaking leg just disconnects a little bit. Like the little plate. Anywho, I'm gonna keep going. So, we have this. Please work. Wait, even if I shift click, that works? That's insane. That's awesome, actually, too. That's so convenient. What the fuck? I know you guys can't even see my screen, so I'm sorry. Just gotta trust the process. Actually, you know what? No, don't trust the process. Zoom out a little bit so that way you guys can see the whole screen. Wow. So we have this. We're going to put Hecklebot right here. Oh, nope, the transparent version. We're gonna put Hecklebot right here. There we go. So next up, sorry, hold on, I gotta, there we go. So this next one has Ozzy. He looks... Yeah, let's make him, like, a little bit angry. Like, he's like, oh, I'm so done with this guy. Oh, I don't know what he's on about. Oh, I hate him. And then Alex is gonna be, like, face-palming a little bit. That's what we're gonna work with. Look at that. Should I change his design? Probably not, right? So if I start filming on November 20... Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of the Christmas update right now, by the way. Should I give him, like, actual floaties and actual... No. No, it's... I'm too friggin' lazy. Okay, so we're gonna have him do the facepalm. Yes, he looks just as dead inside as I want him to. So, Hecklebot and Hecklebot and Ozzy. Alex and Ozzy look very disappointed. Not even gonna say why because does it really matter? Alex, I need to make like a lot taller because you know he's more than genuinely the tallest motherfucker. Alex is so tall when you put it into perspective. Like he overpowers everybody. Can I like space them out a little bit so that way? I like a little bit, like, I don't even know if it's really possible to see it. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Look at that. So that way, like, you can very clearly see the shine on him. So then, oops, back to Roblox. So, next up is going to be Redfur. I don't know, like, I'm like, I want to give them like a run, almost. I want to give Redfur like he's running towards the Hecklebot and Alex and Ozzy. Boots is gonna be like scared. So here, let's start off with Redfur and then just keep going down the section because I'm getting way too like ahead of myself. Hit rum. Yeah, so now he looks like he's like running towards them. I keep doing that. See what I mean? So, yes. It needs him to look like he's like running in. Like they're all running towards the other side. Like, of course, Boots is going to be next, so we have to go into the green room. Avert your eyes, everybody. Avert your eyes. Jesus. Actually, no, yeah. We can do the green room. Bootsy is probably scared. Because no reason you guys need to worry about. Then I have to remember to actually copy the freaking character. So, Bootsy is, like, gonna be hiding in the corner. But, like, still, like, there mentally. So, next up is Bazzy. So, he needs to go all the way to the red room. The red room. There's gotta be a door somewhere around here. Yes. Oh my god, my eyes! What is something he could be doing? Like... I don't know what we could do. Yeah, Bazzi is going to slip, right? Because they're chasing Alex and Ozzy for no apparent reason, of course. So, believe me, I know this looks bad out of context, but actually, wait, depends. We're gonna look at this and then pray I don't get demonetized, because from the image, it looks a little scary. It looks a little awkward. It's not that bad. The only problem is that I'm gonna have is the fact, oh my god, this is so trippy. Yeah, perfect. All I need to really do for him is to flip the, what's it called around? Flip the image around. Oops, forgot to do shift click. Not just click, you guys. Shift click. I'm actually starting to feel better. Like, this is Motorplex Misadventures on it. If you're feeling sick and you want to get better, you know what you got to do? Motorplex Misadventures. So he's going to be, like, literally diving through the air because they're all running towards everybody else. But nobody's going to know why until the actual trailer comes out. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to give Bazzi an exclusive look for this. So we're actually going to remove him from the image. Because I just realized this is already written in the script, by the way. Need I mention that? But he wears his lab coat in this. You know what I mean? He wears a lab coat in this. But now the question is, will any of this fit him? Because it just depends. Scientist. Science. Sorry, I'm putting in freaking keywords to try and... So this is seemingly the best we're going to get. Sorry, this was requested by the director, and I really want to honor his wishes, considering the fact that I never really did while I was writing the script. Well, I did, because he wanted his design... Hold on. He wanted a certain design that I, like... I mean, not a certain design, a certain plot that I wasn't able to go with. So I think it's only fair that I give him his lab coat. Because the director hates the new Bazzi design, but I like it. So I feel like it's only fair if I give him his old clothes back. Like, it's only fair. You know what I mean? It's only fair. Just the problem that I'm facing is this. Ooh, I like that, but there's one problem. Do I want to give him gloves? What does it look like with gloves? Bad. Got it. But yeah, it's only fair that I give him his lab coat back. It's only fair. But I feel like it looks too boring. So let me find like a stylized version I can go on. Wrong asset type. How about you just die already, please? No. Only problem is it phases through the clothes, but I guess that's fine. Like, he would be wearing a sweater? Probably. No. This is the problem that I have while making these episodes, because I'm like, what would he wear? You know what? I feel like just giving him his lab coat is, like, just barely enough. I could do more for his character, but I like that. I'm doing this to be nice because I hated Bazzy's old design. But this, like, I hated him with a lab coat, period. Because he was always intended to be an alien rather than more of like a scientist. But once I had the lab coat on him, it was just more of like a, let's make this his design. Let's make him an actual scientist. The Motorplex Adventures logo should be at the top. I don't know why the hell. I don't know why for some reason it was like almost under him. So I want him under Redfur. So yes, like he's like diving through. And then what should I have Ashley doing? What should Ashley be doing? I'm actually going to open up the script. And let nobody see it. Ha ha. Just kidding. That's so mean. Well, obviously I'm not going to show you guys the script yet, but I'm just trying to get like a good personality of how I want her, like of how I want her in the title card. Actually, you know what? Ashley, you know what? I'm hilarious. I'm just gonna look through the marketplace emotes, like the default ass emotes. Um. Huh. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna have her more idled than anything, because Redford and Bazzy are the most people like that would genuinely want to chase Alex and Ozzy down. Because of the main plot point of what they did in this episode. That's why they're being chased down, because the plot point. They're being chased down because of a plot point that I'm not even really allowed to mention yet. I don't want to mention it because that's just. And speaking of mentioning things that you're not supposed to, anybody who's in Starlight Productions, please don't spoil this. Like, please be nice. I got the new design for Bazzy leaked on me by accident by somebody, and I was like, please don't ever do that again. I'm only doing this one because it has more of like a type look. There we go. I love the way this is turning out. Like each character... Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Do I have to go find another one? Oh, yeah, I gotta put her on the green screen. Unless I can just do this. Trust me. Watch me. Boom. Just disconnect. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes I like to go back and imagine what Motorplex Misadventures would have been like today if I went with the original plan. Originally, everything was going to be made by AI, not even just the music. Like, everything. It was bad. It was a bad concept with bad execution. It just sucked. It just sucked, you know? It was a very bad idea. Like, I wanted everything to be made by AI back then. No, she looks too boring. I feel like she should be like... I feel like she should be like looking up. She should be like, what the frick is happening above me right now? Like, what do you mean that Bazzy is diving over me? Oh, shoot. You know what? While I'm at it, I'm going to bring her into the green room. Watch your eyes. The color changes are so freaking disorienting to me. Just needs... That looks so bad out of context. That looks like she's fucking upskirting him. Okay, maybe I should move Bazzy a little bit upwards. So he's not getting fucking upskirted by poor Ashley. Move him back as well. You might as well do that. Oh my god, that's actually so bad. That could have ended up so bad. That was so cooked. Oh, that's so evil. I almost just sent Ashley into a fucking trance. Something she would have never came back from. So let's get all of the characters in here. And let's give them that drop shadow that matters. Do the same thing here. Actually, you know what we can do? Is we're going to move all the characters together anyway, but ready? Drop shadow facing this way. And another drop shadow facing this way. But oh, and then lower the opacity. By a lot. Drop shadow facing this way, though. Object. And then reset everything back to the way it was again. And have it facing this way. And then we can just do the outline that they always get, because obviously they always get this white outline because, well, they're the stars of the show. Yay! That looks so cool! Yay! What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to add another outline to this. Change the softness by a lot, though. There we go. So now it's more of like a rift in time. Yay! That's so cool! And now it's time, my friends, in... The in has to be like right here. No, I feel like it should be like different color. Nope, not graffiti. No. 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 Ooh, I honestly like that. Then add a drop shadow, not a drop shadow. Well, obviously I'm gonna add a drop shadow because now that I see that, it looks good. So what I am actually gonna do, no, I won't. I had an idea. I was gonna add like a shine, but I'll just do that in post. Both sides, bot. Angle it this way this time. Give it that that golden shadowy look. And then do the same thing as I did last time. Add the drop shadow. And then add another drop shadow on the other side. With a little like that. And then change the opacity down by a lot. So it shines. Yeah, there we go. And then, finally, we can add the freaking... Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait for his response. Let me just check in case he did. He did not respond. So, I'm going to check and wait for his response. But for now, we're just going to save it as this. We're going to save that. And then... I'm also going to save this. Actually, no. No, I won't. What am I talking about? And don't save the other ones. So, yeah. Congratulations, chat. We just made a Motorpluxmas Adventures title card together. How does that make you feel? Isn't that cool? And, in return, I will let you listen to the opening of the song. What? What's that, Doge? I'll let you listen to the freaking... Not the opening, I mean the instrumental. Because if I show off the instrumental... I mean, if I show off the opening, then that reveals who's singing it. But, 1 second. Get over here. You're not... No peeking! No peeking! No peeking, of course. I'll let you guys listen to a little bit of the instrumental. This has to be it, I think. Alright. Ready? This song is so good. Like, with the lyrics, Wait. Hey, 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 this shit is fucking fire. This is a very good song. So good. I'm very happy with how this episode is turning out in terms of writing, in terms of music and everything. However, I'm stopping you right there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys are gonna have to listen to the full thing when the episode comes out. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. But it's a good song. It's a very, very good song. I absolutely freaking adore the way it came out as well. Like, I am so happy with the final concept of it. It's so good. The whole episode's so good. Also, you know what? I might as well show off another thing that's going to be in the episode. I'm not going to say where, but it's barely even part of the episode. Oh, wait. First of all, here's the Motorplex Misadventures new... The new intro for this episode. Yeah! Clock strikes 12, the crowd's all gone. But for us, the night's still young. Bazzy's planning something wild. Alex is racing. I love the way this is Ozzy's bass awesome. Shakes the room while Red Fur's cooking up some doom. The pizza's cold, the lights still glow. What happens next, you'll never know. Behind the curtains, off the rails, our after hours fun prevails. Meese adventure when the night begins. The Motorplex crew always dives right in. From rooftop runs to arcade games. After dark, it's never the same. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there. That's the thing. And then, finally, I'm not saying that what this is for, but... you guys can figure this out yourself. You guys can figure this out. You guys can figure that out for yourselves. It's not for anything sad. In fact, it's for something happy, but... yeah. I'm going to end the stream here. We've been on this for 2 hours, which... honestly, that's so real. I hope the director likes it. Because if not, I don't know what to do. I'm probably just going to remake it onto like a clock or something like that. Because I like that. That's a very cool design. In fact, I'm going to let him know that if he doesn't like it, I'll remake it. But I love the way everything's coming out. Everything's coming together good. The episode's very good. It's very good. The script, I keep reading it over because of how freaking funny it is. Speaking of which, oh my god, I keep doing this, but... I need you guys to listen to some of Boots' lines, because I just scream. One of these is... the guy? Nope. One of these is it. So that's you, Cap. Nope. Hate to be the best. Nope. Time period? Nope. Have to be around it. Nope. Give me 13, though. One of these has to be it. The Wonders of Doom Scrolling. The Wonders of Doom Scrolling. Where is it? I found it. The doom scrolling. Yeah, well he said. So why wait, you hold on, wait. And I freaking love Boots screaming. And it's so good. It's so cinema. I love it. I freaking love the way this episode's coming out. Okay, now I'll catch you guys around. I'm gonna go probably rest again. I'm sick, as I previously stated, but I like the way this episode's starting out. And I'm glad that I get to start recording it in 2 days. I'm very excited. So yeah, that's gonna be on a Friday. That's perfect. Anywho, thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out, if you did. And yeah. Toodles.